back to Loopy Mabel Vintage Style Crochet. My name is Jane, and in this video log I wanted to show you what I've been up to the last couple of weeks. Actually, I was hoping to get it finished last week, but with the school holidays and me being grandma and grandma duties, it didn't go as smoothly as I planned. But anyway, they're all back at school and grandma duties are now back to normal, so I can now share with you at long last my new creation, which is my Somerdale shawl, which you can see hanging here. Fresh off the hook. I blocked it last night and it's ready to wear, so I thought I would show you it at long last, and this is the creation. I'm quite pleased with it actually. It's got a beautiful sheen to it, and the drape is lovely. Really lovely drape. I'm quite pleased. I thought because it's all like an Aran weight, this yarn, I thought it might be a bit too heavy, a bit too thick, but it's not. It's really lovely. So I hope you can see that. And the colours I've used are Autumn Maize, Country Blue, Pistachio Green, obviously white, and a little touch of Persimmon Orange. I've called it the Somerdale Shawl, and just show you the back if you can see. Hopefully you can see it okay. I wanted to wear it through the winter with maybe a long sleeve top because it's a short sleeved, like a short sleeve dress. It's so pretty though, and it goes perfect over my jeans. But obviously I wanted something to keep me warm as well, but I didn't want to cover it with a jumper or a cardigan, so I thought, oh, I'll make a shawl. So that's why I've designed this shawl. And obviously I picked out the colours, hopefully, that complement the base of the dress. So you can see it's got butterflies and flowers, and hopefully you can see that the colours pick out in the dress, in the yarn. So, and the yarn I've used is the Caron Simply Soft. Now this is the yarn that I was talking about in my last yarn haul video. I've never used the Caron Simply Soft before, so I thought I would try it out. So this is the yarn, and I'm really impressed with it. It's got a gorgeous sheen, and it's got a lovely drape, perfect for this shawl. And I've used 5 colours in total, and I've used almost the full skein of the Autumn Maize colour, so that's all I've got left of the Autumn Maize. And then the next colour I used would be the Country Blue, and that's how much I've got left of the Country Blue, just to give you an idea if you wanted to make the shawl. So you do have quite a bit left, possibly half a ball left there. And then the next colour we used the most was the Pistachio, so you've still got quite a lot of the Pistachio left, and same again for the white. And the most, which I only used for a couple of rows, I think it was 2 or 3 rows, was the Persimmon. So obviously there's lots of yarn left, so I'm going to reuse those yarns and make other things obviously. So if you plan on making the shawl, and if you want to use the Caron Simply Soft and follow the pattern, it's 5 balls, 5 shades, and you will almost use the main shade. I'm really pleased with it. I'm really pleased with the yarn. I will use that yarn again on other projects. I've got a few other projects in mind for that. So yes, so I finally got the PDF pattern written up as well. So that's now in my Etsy shop. So the link for that I'll put below too. So if you wanted to make it, it's now available. Now you can either follow the colours that I've used, or you can make it unique to yourself and obviously choose your own shade, which would be lovely too. I'm definitely going to make another one because I've got another linen type top that I didn't want to put away for the winter either. So I'm going to wear it with like a long sleeve underneath. But I do like a shawl because sometimes I get too warm with the jumper on if I'm, you know, pottering about, or if I'm doing my crochet. I don't want to get too warm, so that's why I like the the idea of a shawl, because it just keeps the chill off your shoulders, keeps your arms free, and you can still go out with it. It keeps you warm, so that's the reason why I've gone for the shawl. So I haven't gone for too much of a fussy pattern for this shawl. I wanted it to be fairly simple, but I wanted to add a little bit of texture, so that's why I've gone for the bobble stitch on these, on the country blue. The country blue rows are bobble stitch, and I think it just gives it a little bit of texture. Nothing too fussy, because obviously I've got quite a few colours going on, so I didn't want it to make it too fussy, and I wanted it to be fairly simple for a beginner to have a go at, and it's not too daunting, definitely not too daunting. It's over 40 rows, so it's not a massive shawl, and I just like the texture that the bobble stitch gives, so I thought I would just leave it on the edge. I was going to do a shawl edge on top of this, but I liked when I finished off this row, this last row, I really liked the finish that it gave, and because it's a little bit of a heavier row, it actually helps it to drape lovely. So I've just left it at that for this one, so I was quite pleased. As I say, the PDF pattern is now available to download. Please share with me, if you do make it, your pictures on what colours you've chose, if you went for the same colour scheme as me, or if you changed it completely. In fact, even if you changed your yarn, because you don't have to use the Caron Simply Soft, it's like an Aran weight yarn, so you could use any Aran weight yarn, obviously any shade that you like. So I'd love it if you could share me what you've made too. Also, I'd love your feedback on what you think. Just one final look, just to show you more detail. And obviously that's the dress that I planned it to go with. So there you can see. Just show you the dress. And obviously the back. So just really pleased. So I can't wait to wear it and show off around the village that I live. I think this is my probably 7th shawl I've made, but this is only the first PDF pattern I brought out, and so I will try to get the other shawls written up and made into patterns. Now I've got a bit more spare time on my hands. I hope you like this short video on my latest PDF design, the Somerdale Shawl. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, and any comments or any feedback in the box below, I will certainly get back to you on that. If you do make the shawl, please send me some pictures. If you like to use the hashtag Somerdale Shawl on Instagram, then I will be able to see your creations too. I shall leave the hashtag spelling as well in the link below. Till the meantime, I've got to get off and start designing my next pattern, so I shall keep you posted on that, and I hope you enjoy this shawl as much as I do, and until the next time, as I always say, take care and happy crochet!